Hey guys, and welcome back to Shadow Empire with me, Time and Tactics. Are we making progress in the game? I think we are, right? We're making progress here. It's slow going, but I am pushing north here in my, it looks like my continent here. If we can take all of it, that would be great. It wouldn't be, would it be enough if we take all of it here? Yeah, we might get enough for that domain that we have. What is that? That's about 32, oh, yeah, that's way too many, 82 hexes we have to take over, well, have to have recon on. That is a lot of hexes in 6 turns. I got one suggestion though, and that was to make a contract with one of the maritime trading houses, and then get recon from them, and maybe it would have to be Hestia, or maybe somebody who's down here. There's land over here, which we do know from before. There is Plains Grass, it's a small island, I think, down here we could expand to eventually. But for now, we're stuck, so to speak, up here. What do we have here? If I press 1, we can see that we have here rare earth. Let me just go ahead and say hexapeak there. Rare metals here. Yeah, rare metals over there. And we also have, didn't we have something else? Just water here, right? Yeah, we're working on this. No, are we working on this one? No, we're getting this one already. The fuel. 1 turn left for rad treatment. Machines and industrial points. Are we going to get that? Did I get that taken care of? No machines, and no industrial points. Well, we're going to have enough, I think. I think we're going to have enough next turn. I need to buy that machine. Looking at our items, made 0, in stock 15. Okay, well, we'll see what happens from the SHQ when they portion that out. Hopefully we get enough. So let's go ahead and get, a machine. Workshop, we can produce 1. Yep, we have enough. Yep, we'll take it.
Affirmative.
Excellent. Now we can get that asset done. In Hexapeak. Not Hexapeak, Riorfield, right? Yep, Riorfield, right over there. In Sartena Ruins, what do we say about that there? Recycling 1 over here. Okay, that's good. That's making enough for us. That's done. Okay, yeah, everything is done here. We've taken these for Riorfield. I think that's fine, right? Yeah, we don't need to do anything else there. What I'm going to do now, I think, is move up north. We're going to be getting enough, I think, of supply here. There's blue up there. Yeah, let's just go ahead and push up. Let's see if we can get all the way up there. Having, well, they're all infantry units here, right? Yeah, there's all infantry here. Artillery there. Okay, yeah, that horrible artillery unit. Okay, but M for move. This would be a machine gun unit. Moving up, that's red, okay. We're going to spread out. Maybe we'll spread out a little bit. We might as well, I think, here. So we can expand and get more control, more recon. Like, we need to get that, so. Let's move up here. There's nobody here. That's good news. And if there's no free folk settlement here, there's not going to be any other armies, I wouldn't think, up here. We'll leave them there. I have 1 supporting unit here. We'll keep that there. 1 artillery fixed here, basically, and then 2... There are 2 of the motorized units. There's 1 motorized here. Yep, that looks good. This unit here, I guess I'm keeping it behind the river until we get more units down here. I don't want to go down and then get attacked, and then this is the only one we have of the Galactic Republic. Yeah, I think we'll leave it at that. So if that's it, right, let's go ahead and go to the next turn. Okay, round 26, and no combat. Okay, that's good. Transport contract. Schedule a meeting with a maritime trading house to sign a contract for transport or invasion. That's going to be helpful, but later on. Annexation. Okay, we can't use that yet. Recruit junior, always good. Recruit military. A spy is good. Propose peace. Zoo project. Now that's going to increase our education. And apparently we are making a good start according to Peter Nelson. 11 more than previous turn, 136 hexes. I wonder, is that really a good start? Let's look at the victory screen. As you can see here, we have 9% of the planet. There's 21% for Hubwigstadt. Othera domain is taking over more as well. We're not doing much there, but let's see. Now, supply. Let's look at the supply here. Okay, we did get supply, at least some. We have a yellow square. That's okay. No real bottleneck. Yeah, we're down to 21% here. As long as you're above 0, it's okay. So we're shipping it from here, and then, yeah, it all depends on what you're shipping. So from here we're shipping oil, and so forth. That's why we get different numbers in different locations, I think. So let's see, preview points, anything there? No, I think that looks fine. Now, I do want to, we're going to be, that's a red up here, right? If I build more roads, well, before we do that, let's look and see. Did we get, yeah, 0.3 turns left here for the rad treatment center. 400 out of 500 worker points, 68 out of 100 industrial points. We have the machine, we need more metal, we're going to get that. It's going to complete next round. What do we have in population here now in Ryerfield? Okay, it's a village, but we're gaining 900 population there from free folk settlements, which is good. They're coming in. Happiness is high, and you can see it's evening out there, so that's good. That's great. Hunger in zone. Well, that should be taken care of, right? Shouldn't this be taken care of now that we have food here? I think it will be. Ooh, look at this. Soul, 24 strength. What do we have? It's a serpent. It's a... They could come ashore, I think, but I don't know. This is an aquatic. Cannot come ashore. Okay, that's fine. So maybe you can take out the maritime trading house that's out there, but not anything else, I don't think. I'm not going to worry too much about it. In Ryerfield, in this hex, what do we say? We have agriculture, so we're making food. 116 food. That should be fine, I think. Hunger, I don't like to say that hunger, though. 191 produced in the zone. 171 could optimally be produced. 116 was actually produced by the zone. And 76 was delivered by zone militia. We have a stock of 102. We should be fine. I think we should be fine, right? If I look at this asset again here, what do we say here? If we click on it, we can see we only paid 68% of production cost. Now, production cost is 1,000 water, 5,000 workers. We know that's the problem. That's why I had Naturita being switched over. But I can't really switch over anything else. I have to have those too. We don't have enough people working here. We have 6,900 jobs and 5,100 workers. So that's why once we get more people coming in from Pippidorf, we should be straightening things out, I would think. So let's not worry too much about that. Okay, what decisions do we have here? Policy speech. Oh, it's time. I don't want to say stay vague. That's our word score, right? So A, your goal is bureaucratic assets to reach at least level or 3 levels, so level 3. Mine goes up 5. Or average education of our zones reach at least 79 points. Or our goal is the percentage of soldiers of our subjects reach at least 12%. Let's look at and see if we can figure out the average education. That might be something we can do. We do have the university available. We could do it. So if you look here, we're in Hexapeak now. We can see we have a education score of 29, but they care about education points, and we have 75. So, like schools, universities, we'll fix that. Let's see why we get 75 education points here. We go to assets, select this one, actually this one here. What do we have? This bureaucratic office gives us what again? That's the book. That's bureaucratic points, right? Truck station farm. It's going to be one of those private ones, right? Page 2. Private harbor. Waste is health, right? Library. There we go. That's 50. That's 50 out of the 75. And then park. Nope, that's entertainment, I think, right? Yeah, that's entertainment. Also private. And we got town customs. That's a new one, right? Security. This zone is very happy. More health. And then here, 25 from zoo. Now, I think we had a card, didn't we? To improve our zoo levels here. I think we might be able to do that. Let me check that card. Here is the zoo project. Effects when played, extra level of zoo asset. So we can get one more level, and that means if I go into the city or to the zoo here, we get to the level 2. We get 50 quality of life education points. So instead of having 75 here, we get 100. Now the average between our two zones has to be 75. What do we have in Ryerfield? I know we have nothing. There's nothing here. Yeah, as you can see, we have education 0.0. So effectively, either we get build up Hexapeak to 150 or do something about Ryerfield. But in Ryerfield, I'm worried about it because you're not going to have anybody working in there. It's not going to work. What about assets? Nope, there's nothing here at all. Okay. Maybe the mercenary post is producing. I don't know what that's producing because I noticed here, if you go back in here, security 5. So there's something that gives us 5 there, and then health score is 3. But education is what we care about if we want to complete that, well, that demand, I guess is what it's going to amount to. if we look at Hexapeak, we can see we have a population of 110,500. We only have 57,600 private jobs and 9,400 public jobs. That means there's a lot of people here that are not actually working. So I took a look at the manual to see what we can do about Riverfield, and we can actually use what's called colonists over here. We have none right now. Nobody is ready to go. And the way it works is you recruit them in a suitable zone. For instance, Hexapeak has a lot of surplus, as we know. And then they will get shipped basically over to your SHQ. We have one at this point, first SHQ. And from there, we can portion them out to another zone, in our case, Riverfield. To do that, we have to talk to our governor, it seems like. Let's go ahead and discuss it with him. Here he is, Victor Shallowlane. We only have one. Let's talk to Victor. So I think we have to do zone orders. Let's try that anyway.
Roger that.
Okay, let's go back in here then and see. So there are two things we can do. We can increase the sign-on bonus, or we can change the max number of colonists that we accept every turn. Right now it's set at 0. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and say, not that many. Maybe, do we accept 1,000? Yeah, there's a lot of population here in Hexapeak. So 1,000. We're not going to give him a bonus. That's going to cost money, which I'm a little bit want to think about that before we do that. Let's see if we get any next turn.
Roger that.
And I think that's going to help quite a bit.
Roger that.
Let me go back in here. Decisions, policy speech. So can we get the education up? Well, if we get enough colonists, we build that. Well, maybe that's the wrong order to do things. We'll build it while we wait for the colonists to come in, and then they can start working. Not that it matters, I think, maybe. Well, maybe it does matter. What I'm saying is, if we build a university and then there's nobody working there, does it still count for the education points? Maybe it won't. Proportional to how many workers you actually have, that probably. Okay, so in that case, can we get something like a university here? We could do it in Hexapeak, but Hexapeak is doing fine on quality of life already, right? We have 8 in civilization score. Our quality of life is 16, much higher. Education is 29. That's the best one we have. You know what? What if I build one right here in Riverfield? So it's under government, constructing a city asset. University up here. Takes 2 rounds, 500 workers. Okay, that might be a problem. 200 metal and 100 industry. And in return, we get 100 quality education points. It's going to take us 600 workers every round. We got to get those colonists, but I'm tempted to go with it and see where that takes us. Let's go ahead and do that.
Roger that.
Yep, a university in Riverfield might be a big mistake. So now I'm going to go ahead and say our goal is the average education of our zones to reach at least 79.
Yes, sir.
Yep, and that is 79. Mind profile increased by 5 points. Do we want to upgrade our zone? And I don't want to do that right now. It's too much going on, I think, with the other zone not being ready to, being very weak.
Roger that.
Yep, ask me later. Now, if we look at our demands, can we see it there? Yes, we promised, not a demand, but we promise. It's going to reach 79. We have 12 rounds left. That seems doable. Current or start of turn progress, 71. Really? Is it 71 average? Looking at our number, it doesn't seem like it, right? We had 75 in one and 0 on the other. But okay, that's good. We'll take it. We have everything we need as far as, was it metal and industrial points? But workers, we don't. We have right now, 5,100 workers. We have public jobs, 7,500. Now, because we're building that building now. Yeah, we're trying to get maximum of 1,000 workers. I should have said more here. Let's call up our governor again. Victor?
Standing by. Roger that.
Let me see. Let me talk to you again. Here, 1,000. We'll say 2,000. We can always stop it next time, right?
That.
Let's do that. I don't know if I'm going to get 2,000, but if we do, that'd be great. Okay, that would be our decisions. Are we doing okay otherwise? I think we are. If we go over to reports and take a look at our different organizations, model design is what I'm worried about here. New artillery model, 14. Okay, that's design. So we're getting that new artillery. Yeah, that's all I can do there. We do have available, if we want to use it, a light armor. Did I look at this one before? I don't think I did. What did we get in the Crusader? 108 in our structural design. That is slightly above average. It goes between 70 and 130. Base design, a little bit low. Engine design, 101. Weapon design, 91. And armor design, 906. Let me run the numbers and see if that is good or bad. Well, after having run the numbers, and I can actually tell before I do that even, before I did that our numbers are pretty good here. Because we got slightly above average here. Well, pretty good. And slightly below on base design. But still our numbers are in the 90s and 100s here. These two, the engine design and armor design, are really high. Even the weapon design is high. We would have expected to get with these numbers here, to get about 86 in these. So we did really well on that. That means it's very strong. Look at this here. Hit points 350 here. And soft attack 82 and 91. 182 and 91. Heart attack is 91 and 61. Having a light tank like that would be very helpful. If we go to formation, we may be thinking, you might be thinking, I guess, that we can get an actual multi-unit here, but we don't have them. We don't have them researched or discovered. So right now we can only get these motorized light infantry, machine gun infantry. So we need to actually look into that before we raise the whole formation. But if I go to the independent one, we can see here we can get an independent light tank battalion. We may want to get that, although looking at it, we're looking at 86% here. Where are we at? We're in Hexapeak. We only have first SHQ anyway, and that's where we're going to pull everything from. Let me go back into the formation and see. I think maybe I want to get one after all, right? 500 recruits, and we have a ton of them. Maybe we want to stop to that. That's 18,000 we have over here. 200 industrial points, which we don't have. That's the problem, I think. You can see that here. Yeah, we need 200. We have 172. Otherwise, it's looking good. So we might as well get that. Maybe next turn, though. Right now I'm building. We'll see. We'll see about that. Let's go to the reports and go to our organizations. Let me call up my secretary. So to get the new formation, we need to have a staff council. It will cost us 39 political points to do that. We have 143. I'm tempted to do it, but again, we're going to be spreading out our BPs then. So the question is if we need that. I think maybe I do want to get that, so I have a formation. We also probably want to get the Military Research Council, because right now we're only doing research in the economics field, right? Anything here with the green background, MI, that's military. We can't get any of these. Rocketry and so forth. And that impacts these screens here. Jetpack, we can't get that. Don't have this tech. So if we want better things than these, we probably should do that. We want everything right now all at once. But every time you go for one of these, it gets more expensive. So maybe I don't want to spend my my points on a staff council. Maybe we can go without. It's good to have, though. It's good to have these formations, because then you can have an OHQ with a leader, and we can get, I don't know, military research or staff council. Maybe I will go for it after all. We'll get it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now that means we're going to have to get another director for that, but we can do that. We have a card here, Recruit Junior. We can do it next turn. And once we get the new formation, we can get this guy here, Recruit a commander from one of the units serving you. How hard is that? No test, nothing. Okay, perfect. So we can do that. Yeah, see if I can keep everything going here at once. We're close to the ruins, the Oconan ruins up here. I do want to connect them and send it down here. And I get a truck stop here as well. There's so many things to do, right? If you look at our region here, we are getting the rat treatment. That should happen. We need what? What do we need here? We need another 34 industrial points, which we should be able to get. This one here, university, we'll see how that goes. Yep, that is looking good so far. I think I'm fine. I'm staying put here. Did I get to move you? Let me check. Yeah, you can move down. Maybe one more. I know I said motorized shouldn't be moving down here, but I do want to take more of this. You can't see much in the forest, I think, so that's why he doesn't expand. Yeah, we'll stay there, I think. Up in the north, we can still move. I think I will move up. It's right up there, but you know what? We'll incorporate this into our territory. This is open terrain here, right? Yeah, it's open terrain. And there's nobody else here, so that's good news. It's going to take us a long time to get back down. I guess one benefit of having the road is you can move quicker on the road. But right now, I don't think I want to expand the roads anymore. We won't build here. Let's just make sure we get, what do we have here? Nothing here, right? No, nothing here. But then over here in Rirefield, we're going to get 2 more buildings, and then we'll take stock. So I'd say we just go for the next round. Round 27. Expel population. Okay. Fluid defense. Also good. Proposed peace. 0 retirement. Okay, yeah, we should maybe do scrapping so we can actually create a card. Another spy. Overture. Plea of friendship. Plea of friendship. We have a lot of plea of friendship here. And Peter Nelson says we should build a university asset using a construct order. We are doing that. Yep, we have done that. So we are working on it. Let's see here. University is over here in Rirefield. Yeah, the rat treatment is done. So that is very helpful. I want to see what that actually did in Rirefield. It's 196 now. Well, we'll look at next turn, I think. 1.3 turns left here at University. We paid only 68% of our construction costs. Not enough workers, I guess. But you know what? We should have some colonists. 2,000. Yep. We asked for 2,000 max. We got 2,000. So I think now we should be able to select Rirefield and say colonize. You have no or less than 5 logistical points available. This zone's SHQ is thus not possible, cannot send any colonists. And I think the problem is probably right here. The black says we're using 100% of our logistics points here. What do we have in this hex here? If I look at assets, click on this one, we do have a truck station here. Yep, there's a truck station here. There's no truck station here. There's none. And there is one over here. Well, actually, this is a transport hub, kind of weak. So when we send this across, it has to be done using the transport hub up to here, and then the transport station there. And it's a little bit too far to send all the supplies we need for everything. What I want to do here, maybe... No, I can't buy it. I was thinking about buying this one. Nationalize. Oh, it's 500 credits now. We have 156. That means I cannot... Can I build one here? I don't know if I can. If I go to construct menu... Yeah, we can't do it because you can only have one. And here is... Well, we already have the transport hub here. So we have to nationalize it in order to get that. Maybe what I want to do is I want to spend my resources, get some cash, and do it. The other way to do it would be to get the rail station, but I think I want to go with a truck station there. Let's see if we can sell off some of our resources and get some cash. So on the trading screen, what do we have? We can sell fuel. 52 can be sold. I should sell every turn.
Affirmative.
Yep, now we're up to, well, 200. Metal. Well, how much metal do we have? We have a ton, right? Yep. If I sell every turn, I was going to go down in value. 21 credits.
Affirmative.
How much food do we have? We're losing 47 because we cannot ship it out of that zone, probably, is what I'm thinking. I don't want to sell food. So really we get up to 230. We need 500. Are we actually making money right now? Treasury cash flow. Income tax 30%. We should be making, I think, right? 114 yeah. We're making about 6. And if we go to Rirefield, I want to see here in the items list, what do we have? Food, we produce 224. In stock, 273. Out 4. We can't deliver. We don't have anything to deliver with. There's no truck station here. We need to get one. What did we say about the assets here? This is finished. 1.3 turns left. We're going to be using up 600 worker points. 136, so we're going to use a lot more metal and a lot more industrial points. We have 242. I need to wait till this one is done, is what I need to do. And then we can build a truck stop. And then we can ship back food and sell food and get money and convert that private asset. Yeah, see how it goes. Let's see about the demands. What do we have? 4 rounds left. Oh, we have 740 now. Out of 750. Why do we have that many? Did we just go and get them? Maybe. 10 more. We'll give it a shot. 10 more. Might be doable. And then we have 11 rounds left. Well, we're going to get that university done before then. I think that will do it. Now, let's go ahead and spread out. There's blue here. I like that. M for move. Let's move up. Red. I guess I'll go into the red here. That's my artillery. Yep. And Now we've taken that one. I'm not going to build a road because we need it for all the other stuff. This one is... that's green, actually. It's fine here. And I know we have radiation here, but I don't think there's anybody here, so, you know, it's not too bad. Maybe I should send it down to... And I don't want to explore with it. We'll see if we gain 10 more. We probably did, right? This is all visible now. That's because... Did we send up a spy there? I think we might have, right? Let's see. Let's look at our spies. So we have one in landing and one in Seago. There are 3 spies in landing. Looking at the map, that here, this here would be landing. We have 3 here. That's what we can see it. Seago, we have 1. We can't see much further down here, but that's okay. Okay, can I move this one any further? I can. I want to move in and just take as much as I can. Can I get it next turn? 10 more? That'd be great. Keep this visible. Actually, we're not gaining anything here, are we? Because we're just going into a territory where we already have a recon. We should take this one. Corona up here is actually a decent sized population there. Landing ruins is here. I didn't see that. Okay, that's also a good one to get. And looking down here, yeah, sending in a spy. Maybe I will need to do a spy. Let's see if we can do it now. So we'll go to the cards, stratagems, and covert ops. We have 2 of them. Let's set a target down here. If we can get another one in, can we get them to be visible? Recon 3. Recon 9. Okay, let's set it here. Difficulty 45, it should be fine.
Yes, sir.
Critical success, great. Now that means, I'm hoping it means next turn we can see here, fulfill that requirement, and then we'll get the university and everything works out. We'll see. Okay, what do we say about wire fields and assets? Still working on that. Yep, that's done. We've done these here. Couple decisions here. National budget allocation. Staff council. Oh, yeah. Okay, here. New director. We don't have one. Let's go ahead and get one. I'm going to recruit a junior, right? That's all I can do. 8 points. We have 116.
Affirmative.
Another leader. Okay, we'll see how that goes. Sonic Hardy, a reserve pool member. He is level 1. Well, you're going to be the guy. Yeah, I mean, we'll take him. I haven't checked these too much. I'm not too worried about it until we start to go down. Peter Nelson is down, but otherwise it's okay. Let's go back to our decision now and appoint him. Very suitable at 1. Not really.
Roger that.
Okay, relation increased by 19. He is happy now. Yeah, he should be. So staff council task priorities. What do we want to do? I think this one here, discover OOB, means we're going to discover formations. Let's make sure that is a very high priority. I think that's number 1, right? I don't think we need the operationalize OOB because that's the one we use after we discovered one. But let's put this one at 0. We'll lock it in. I want to keep these going. I think this one gives us cards. So we'll put this one at 20. Let's go down to 20. Lock it in. And then this one here, we'll bring it up until we're there. Yeah, let's do something like that. Oh, wait a minute. Customize formation type. But that seems pretty good. 19 seems pretty good too. We lock that one in. We'll go up to 20. Yeah, and 40 here. Postures and customized formation types. Okay, we'll take that. Confirm.
Roger that.
Now, let's see if we get any new formations at some point here. National budget. Yeah, what are we doing about that? Staff council current is 15. Everything is going down now because we have more of these councils, right? Do we want to keep them like this? Everybody's down just a little bit. That way nobody gets upset. Yeah, we'll do it. Confirm.
Yes, sir. Roger that.
And what do we actually have in BP? If we go to overview, all the way to the top, Empire dashboard, 227. We're losing a few because of the time of bureaucracy is going down. So yeah, that's why, right? Otherwise, we're getting, what, 31, 41. Economic Council is 41. Okay, yeah. That's the one that's the most. Okay, I think we've moved these, right? Yeah, everybody's moved here. We are keeping units at home because, remember, they wanted to attack not too long ago. So I don't want to do too much about that there. Actually, what I may want to do, may want to move this one back home a little bit. We'll do that because if they do attack here, I'd be, you know, in a world of hurt if they take Hexapeak, right? So let's leave it there. We'll explore with this one as much as we can. And up here, we'll keep exploring. Yeah, I should have had them in the south, I guess. I can't build any roads because I need to get my industrial points. Save that for here. We have 2,000 colonists. Wait a minute. Weren't we going to colonize here? Oh, we can't. Yes, right. Never mind, I forgot. I need to get that transport hub going so we can get the colonists in Oh, yeah. It's a mess here, right? Okay, let's see what we can do. But we'll do it, well, I think I'll do it next time, guys. I'm out of time here. I'll come back, and hopefully you will too. Don't forget to drop a like, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.